जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
जब कोई दिल में उत्साह होता है तो क्या होता है, पाँव नाचने लगते हैं। जैसे ये फंक्शन करते हो ना, तो लास्ट में क्या करते हो, सब डांस करते हैं ना। डांस किया, ये तो पाँव की डांस है। ब्रह्मा आत्मा शिवाय उत्साह दिलाने और उत्साह में रहने के बिना रह नहीं सकती। उत्साह मिटाने वाली बातें होती है और होगी, लेकिन बाप दादा इस वर्ष में यही सब बच्चों से शुभ आशीर्वाद है कि बीती सो बीती, आज तक जो भी ऐसी भी आत्माएं संबंध संपर्क में रही है, जैसी भी है, चाहे नेगेटिव भी है, सामना करने वाली भी है, ब्रह्मांड जीवन को हिलाने वाली भी है, लेकिन इस वर्ष में नेगेटिव और वेस्ट दृष्टिकोण समाप्त करो। सने दो, शक्ति दो। अगर सने नहीं दे सकते, शक्ति नहीं दे सकते, तो देखते सुनते संपर्क में आते वेस्ट और नेगेटिव बातों को दिल में धारण करने में अवॉइड करो। मन और बुद्धि में धारण नहीं हो, अवॉइड करो। परिवर्तन करो नेगेटिव को व वेस्ट को, परिवर्तन करके दिल में समा। ऐसे दोनों बातों को जो अवॉइड करेगा उसको बाप दादा द्वारा, ब्रह्मांड परिवार द्वारा बहुत अच्छे से अच्छा परिधि भरा अवार्ड मिलेगा। और आत्माओं को तो अवार्ड देने वाले आत्माएं होती है, मिलता है ना अवार्ड, मिलता है ना। तो ये परमात्मा अवार्ड है, अवॉइड करो, अवार्ड लो। है मत, हिम्मत है। अच्छा,
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Stay In Avyakt the silence and experience the double light, angelic stage. Everything is yours. Constantly keep the aim of becoming equal to the Father. So, just as the Father is light, in the same way, become double light. When you look at others, you become weak. So, see the Father and follow the Father. The elevated means for the flying stage is just one expression. Everything is yours. Transform the word mine, mera, and make it yours, tera. Then you belong to Him. Your soul is light. And when everything is yours, you become light. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. Today's day 17. Stay in awake silence and experience the double light angelic stage. Today's topic, everything is yours. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. We are Baba's helpers. As Baba is the instrument, Brahma Baba, we have to follow Brahma Baba. And the first step was recognition. As soon as he recognized that it's God who is trying to make contact with him, it took time, right? Few years actually. But as soon as Baba recognized and Shiv Baba gave him a big offer, and he had the vision of Vishnu, and he heard that you can become this. You can become this. And Baba was completely touched by that. And after that, Baba wanted to give the message that each one of us, we are divine souls. We were deities and then gradually became warriors and came down. And now we have to again become deities, divine. And he saw a beautiful garden with little children, very beautiful, divine. And he started giving message, and so many were attracted by that. So he started a small family gathering. From family gathering, it grew. Many decided to surrender. So it was a big family of 300, 350 of them. And Baba formed a trust of 8 young girls, 8 sisters. And Baba surrendered everything to them. And they were the one who had to manage everything. All the resources, whether it was buildings or money or everything. And since then, Baba just followed what is Shrimat. So we also have to come out of this consciousness of I and be a trustee and follow Shrimat. It was such an interesting story. We had been listening to Ramesh Bhai, that Baba's faith in drama. So why Baba doesn't want us to have any burden? Because the mind and intellect will not be able to receive. Some, we don't feel all the time love from Baba, we receiving from Baba because some burden. And one of the burden could be from thinking of past, what happened, it shouldn't have happened, shouldn't be like that, but it's drama, no? It had to happen. As much we believe in drama, that much we are able to be close to Baba. 2 words Baba taught us. One is Vaha drama, everything is wonderful. But second word was nothing new. It happened before, it's happening now. I don't know how much we use nothing new. But as Baba said, not let mind and intellect be touched by what is happening. No, we have to deal with everything, right? There are circumstances, Baba's task. But how remain detached observer and also active? What is in my part, I will play. It's not I am only observer, but little bit of influence which comes, or little bit of something we take on. So mind is little bit. Recently, somebody said, you cannot see your image in a boiling water, but if you say still water, you can see your face. So when mind is upset, disturbed, why this shouldn't be like this, should be like that. Rather, you can be very calm and detached observer and then proposal. When you give a proposal with clear mind, it's very acceptable and immediately it's implemented and everyone sees the benefit. So they will always come to you for advice because you followed Shrimad. You gave advice based on that, not based on what your feelings are. And emotionally, sometimes we are, as Baba said, there is a lot of enthusiasm. Sometimes it looks too much and it's constant. So our stage is always kind of keep going up and down. But if we want to progress, we have to be stable and move forward, above, higher. So no burden. Baba doesn't want burden. And one of the way Baba says not to carry burden is say that everything belongs to Baba. I and mine, even my ideas, this was my planning, this was my thought is the biggest obstacle. It should come from Baba, no? Why I will accept your idea? What's the guarantee that it's going to work? So how we remain detached observer, connect with Baba, and what comes in the mind is God's plan. This one, that one, others, no, it's Baba. So not to carry burden on the mind or intellect. Just stay quiet, be in Baba's remembrance, and let Baba touch you for the future. So Baba keeps saying, one of the ways to keep saying, never say my idea, I did it, I and mine, the biggest Maya, right? So Baba is saying that constantly keep the aim of becoming equal to the Father. So just as the Father is light, in the same way, become double light. When you look at others, you become weak. So see the Father and follow the Father. Dadis, I remember when Baba became Avyakt, every time when they decide what would have Baba done, what did Baba do, every situation they will, I still remember, what would have Baba done in this situation? Let's do that. So we also have to, and we saw the success, right? How the yag is expanding unlimited, right? So Baba is saying that follow the elevated means for the flying stage is just one expression, and that is everything is yours. Transform the word mine and make it yours. Then you belong to him. Your soul is light. And when everything is yours, then Baba says you become very light. It's not because of distaste or I always feel that God gives and then He gives us to give, not to accumulate. Right? Even when you have thought for yagya, someone will get touch and you get it to do. That if you say, I got it, no, Baba gave. Every day we see all these magical happenings all over us all the time, right? So Baba says, be light, nothing from the past, go beyond I and mine, we will stay light. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sister
Om
Mohini.
Shanti. Om Shanti. Guide.
Thank you for explaining that whole aspect of giving up the I and mine. And I think that this is why Brahma Baba wasn't a leader, but he was a hero. He became the hero of so many, those who met him and those who didn't even meet him. And of course, in the Sakar, because we were all meeting him. But today, as I was practicing a little bit this Avyakt stage, and your Avyakt stage will become the means to be your fortress and your angelic stage, and it will keep you in safety, and it will keep you, protected. People will only see the light, they wouldn't see the physical body. So as I was doing a little bit of practice with that, I went back in time to January of 1976, when you first came to Guyana. You came a little bit earlier, and it was the first 18 January. And I remembered how it became one big cleaning fest. We had to clean up the whole house. So that was my first service, cleaning. And you asked me where I wanted to clean. And I told you, and it was really coming back as a living experience. And I told you I wanted to clean Baba's room. And you said, okay, go ahead and clean it. And I remember cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it and cleaning it. And as I was doing that, I was going back in time, remembering that, because we are cleaning Baba's room here too. For the last 3 days, we've been cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. And I thought this, and I'm going to ask you the question. When you go back in time and you remember things like I was remembering, is that your subtle form going back in time? Is that like you go back in time and that subtle form absorbs again what took place then, and it becomes really living? So if it's something good, it's good for you. If it's something bad, it means it will upset you. But is that why Baba says past is past and do not go back into your past? It's because that subtle form of yours is not just a thought, but it's as though the thought connected to the memories, and the memories are part of the subtle form. And when you go back, it's like your whole subtle body goes back to that with that memory, to that scene. Is that how it works, or is it just my imagination?
It's an interesting question. That no, one is that I am creating, one is it is emerging, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're not creating that, right? In the sense of trying to go there, or there is something which is delightful or is bothering, and you are pulled there. But if it's real experience which is coming, emerging, that emerging happens, and whatever, it's like Baba is reminding us that, or Drama is reminding us that it is so essential. That means your love for Baba's home, your love for cleaning is emerging in you. And I still remember that when we were in Astoria, we couldn't change our carpet. And there was a big green carpet, very thick one. And we didn't, and in that thick one won't take vacuum cleaner. So you used to have a small brush, and you used to brush every thread, and you will take 1 hour. And I still remember that you had love for Baba. Because of love for Baba, you like to clean Baba's home, Baba's room, and keep everything very clean for Baba. And actually, that is what is in Baba's home in Queens. But there was such a real experience of Baba's presence. So if something is emerging, it's okay. We're not creating it. It's like that means something which is left over in such a way that I created. I could have done this. It could have been better. Maybe I should have. That is another thing. Other is if experience emerges, I think it's like good feelings. So it's not your subtle form has gone, but it's the memory. It's some beautiful experience to come back.
So when Baba talks about this angelic form and the subtle form, it's in the here and now. It can't go back, neither could it go forward. It is just at the confluence age in the here and now. Is that how it works?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about your relationship with our dearest and most beloved Brahma Baba, because tomorrow is his big day and it's already started in India. And I was looking at the Tower of Peace and I was consumed by how, so much of purity, you're just feeling the pure feelings and the love that all those souls who are in Madhuban and everywhere in all the centers, I suppose, as well, how much love they are receiving from Bapdada and also giving to Bapdada. And so it's as though it's already begun and the waves are coming across to us. And then soon at Amrit Vela, we will wake up to this brand new holy day of the Brahma Kumaris, the one day that I think is very, very special to us. And it's the only day that I think I celebrate, and Shivratri, of course, but 18 January, I celebrate with a lot of deep love for Baba. So I want to ask you, Sister Mohini, in your relationship with Baba, what is a story from Brahma Baba's life that represents the essence of who you are? What is a story from Brahma Baba's life that you could recall that represents the essence of who you are? What did you inherit from him that made you the person you are today?
That you might be able to tell. Yeah, I can think about. I think that first important experience I had or what inherited from Baba was purity. Because when I met Baba and Baba gave drishti and met me, I just felt that somebody has cleaned everything from inside and there is nothing, no sins, no past. There's such beautiful feelings of purity. And then also how Baba was very joyful, in the sense of even like we heard yesterday or day before, Baba said, celebrate the life, celebrate every moment. And that happiness, when Baba talks of intoxication, which I try to immerse these days also, that how he was so cheerful, joyful, even with all the difficulties. You're listening to Ramesh Bhai, how at every step there were things happening. No house, no money, where to go with 350, just imagine 350 women with him, and he had to settle them, give them food, arrange everything. But he was like, his faith was helping him, this victorious stage of joy. Like he always felt there is victory, there is success, there is victory, there is success. And I really kind of keep reminding myself, looking at Baba, that how Brahma Baba was victorious and he was so cheerful all the time. And, I think I inherited or definitely want to inherit that. That's what I want in my life, is to see that every moment is celebration, every moment is joyful intoxication. Like I saw dadis, I saw mama, everyone, whatever their journey was, but their inner joy and intoxication was always there. What I inherited was, of course, like this God's love. I was today remembering that when dadis found me, in the sense of some of the dadis used to come, like Rukmani Dadi and others, to the center where I start going today, and then they start writing to Baba. And today I was thinking, how come they just find someone and like they want that one to, so I was kind of thinking of hunter and prey, like they found someone. Okay, tell Baba there is a Kanya, she's educated, she speaks English, she's very smart. And, they used to keep writing to Baba. And there was some kind of relationship and the love which God created, that Baba keep writing me, and the relationship which get formed. So today also I was thinking from very beginning that even it was very difficult, but we didn't feel anything as difficult. Whether we had to fetch a bucket full of hot water from here to there, whatever we had to do, we did it, which we never did in Lokik life. It was very different. So I think that, and also respectful and humble. With anyone Baba talked, anyone, he was very respectful. And one of the quality which greatness has is humility. If you are really great, you are very humble and have a lot of self-respect. So there are many, many things, but yeah, there is a long story of
I
how
know.
Baba kept everyone happy. Whatever difficulties were there, Baba's stage of happiness kept everyone carefree. If Baba would have worried even for a minute, the whole community would have worried, in the sense of what will happen, what's our future. We are nowhere, no place, no food, and but his stage was holding so many of them. So one of the things which I always think of Baba's stage, how he maintained it, and we all leaders might have to maintain that in any situation, even what you're going through personally or within wherever you are. But holding that stage will hold the whole gathering. That's what I notice every time.
I know there are lots of stories I know about you and Baba that I would prompt you to talk about, but we don't have time. But I want to ask you one more question, and that is, on the 18th of January, 1969, when you heard Baba left, Baba flew, Baba became an angel. I can't even talk about it without getting emotional. Maybe I was there. What happened to you? What was your response? Not just from your intellect, but from your heart. Where were you when you got that news, and how did you respond to it?
Very interesting. Actually, we can continue, not have other experiences if you have more questions. But it was 12:35, 12:40, like 12:45 around midnight. And my room, bedroom, and classroom, we didn't have Baba's room that time, was just door to door, right? So somebody knocked my door and said, Baba uh, left body. We didn't use word angel or Avyakt, or we didn't had those words much. And I just stepped out and went in classroom. I sat on the chair. I experienced deep silence. There was no sorrow, no feeling of someone left. Otherwise, at that time, it was like our parents. So it's like you could feel like an orphan, or you could, but there were no such feelings. There was no sorrow, just deep silence, deep silence. So I sat for 15 minutes, then I got other call, please inform others also, because few of us had to then make calls to people, so that in the morning, first train was 9:30 something, we all had to leave. And half of the train was of all the instruments and everyone going in that. So until now I say that when a pure soul leaves body, will not leave sorrow. You will not feel sorrow. Even so, I was kind of surprised too that it's such a departure, such a farewell, and just thinking that, oh, Baba won't be anywhere. And then when we came to reach there, Dadi Prakashmani was there to welcome us. She said, hello, hello, and we all met. And then it's only when Bhog was being offered and Dadi Gulzar was sharing message, just for a few moments, we all became emotional. And Nirmal Shanta Dadi didn't like it. She got up, she said, this is not Baba has taught us. So we controlled our emotions, but that's few months I still remember. And then of course Dadi said, now you all have to share responsibility, and we were 10, 12 kanyas, and you all have to come here, stay more often, and give us kind of sense of responsibility we have to take. But actually it was, I still remember very clearly that experience of deep silence, no sorrow.
I also know that, but could I have one more question? Because I said that was my last. But I also know that when y'all were, particularly in Guyana, because that was my childhood days, so those memories are very deeply imprinted. When it was 18 January, no matter you, Sister Jayanti, Sister Lata. The three of you were there. I don't think Sister Himlata had come as yet. But there was always that moment of becoming emotional. And what were those feelings that emerged after you were there about 10 years or less after Baba left? But yet the connection was so strong that when that day was a very emotional day for all of you. And of course, everybody became emotional because even though we weren't understanding why we were becoming emotional, but because you were becoming emotional, what stayed with you? That was it because you were far away from India? Was it because you were missing him? What made you in particular, you wouldn't know about the others, but you would know about yourself, made you emotional on this day?
You know, every January 18th, when I am offering Bhog and sharing, it happens to me, the tears. And I think that is not that we are separate, but it's kind of the joy and what Baba gave us. And, you know, that closeness emerges so strongly, you know. So it's not because he has left, but because the way he was with us and he is with us. I remember even last January 18th, I was sharing and I was kind of choking, you know. I knew a lot of emotions were emerging. So I think January 18th is where you feel so much presence of him that you feel emotional because of presence, not because he's not there. And the love he gave us, the sustenance, sacrifices he did for us. When you hear his story, you hear so many things he had to do it because to sustain the yagya. Looking at his faith and, you know, I think a lot of things emerge, lot of in the sense of emotions because of our love for Baba, Baba's love for us. And love was love, you know, it was not like, because he really took care of us. If we didn't write for 3-4 days, Baba hasn't heard news. Didi says, Baba is remembering you, no letter. Said, Baba, we were busy. Oh, did you eat food? I said, yes. So if you have time to eat food, not write letter. You know, like he was looking forward to hear from us all the time. The Didi Mohini used to remind us that Baba is remembering you. Baba. So today I was thinking, you know, that God's love, and then God remembers us because 1 or 2 souls yesterday, I just suddenly thought to call in Madhuban. And that soul was saying, I also have started feeling some kind of pull, and then immediately I change it. It's God's love everyone wants. It's not me, it's God's love. And I keep thinking that let everyone experience God's love from us. And that could be very fulfilling in their life because sometimes they have challenges, they are busy, but through us, they can experience God's love. So I start thinking about, you know, I have to keep giving God's love. So I think this whole experience of true love from God and of course Brahma Baba's sustenance was amazing. He will be standing outside when you are ready to go until he waved with his handkerchief. Why he has to stand when we are going? But he must make sure how we going. Did I take food? Did I get fruit? Did I get text? Why he has to do that? You know, it's just love. And because there were people, and Vishwakishore Dada, Vishwaratan, they were taking care of us. We still even make sure. And that's why we do sometimes, some say to me, it's not your duty. I said, I'm not on duty. This is family. You know, because sometimes like you want to know who has gone to airport for this one. But they're taking care. No, you don't have to worry. It's not worry. It's love and care which Baba had and we should have for each other. It's very important. So if you want to continue, that's fine. If there is Anything
well,
else?
no, I just want to say tomorrow when you offer bhog to Baba, just say to Baba, he's our hero. And he continues to charm us with his hero smile and with his hero love. And without him, we wouldn't be who we are today. But tell him, don't leave us. Take us with him whenever he decides to move on.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, and then you bring back the message because I'll be waiting eagerly for his response.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you,
I will.
Sister Mohini, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से मिलन मनाना। समय श्वास संकल्प सभी सेवा में लगाना। पवित्रता बरसाए जग में, पवित्रता बरसाए जग में। फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी, फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी। शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको। श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। बच्चों प्यारे बच्चों।
दूसरे दिन योग यहाँ पर टीचर्स की भट्टी कर दिया, जिसमें सुदेश दादी आदि भी, चक्रधारी बहन भी थी शायद, इस प्रकार से जो थे। और इस प्रकार से कारोबार चलता रहा। पीछे 1 साल के बाद दूसरी परीक्षा आई बाबा के सामने, ड्रामा अनुसार। देखो, परीक्षा की बात बताता हूँ, ड्रामा कैसी बाबा की परीक्षा लेते था। आप कहेंगे सर्वशक्तिवान परमात्मा है तो फिर बाबा की परीक्षा क्यों नहीं ले जाए? हम तो ऐसा ही मानते हैं ना। अरे बाबा बैठा हुआ है, फिर परीक्षा क्यों आनी चाहिए, परीक्षा क्यों आनी चाहिए, क्यों आनी चाहिए? बाबा क्या कहते हैं, परीक्षा आएगी तो अच्छा है, हो गया, अब से द्वारा आगे बढ़ने का चांस मिलेगा। बाबा पॉजिटिव सेंस में लेता है। हमारे सामने परीक्षाएं आती है तो क्या होता है, ड्रामा अनुसार परीक्षाएं आती है हमारे माइंड के नेगेटिव। और उसमें भी बाबा का बनने के बाद तो सोचते हैं अरे बाबा का बन गया, उसके बाद हमारे सामने परीक्षा क्यों आती है, क्यों आती है, क्यों आती है, क्यों, क्या क्या प्रश्न हमारे सामने सदैव रहते हैं। बाबा के सामने अंत तक परीक्षाएं आती रही। तो बाबा के पास 66 की बात है, 66 में अपना जो पांडव भवन जो है, वो बाबा का पांडव भवन दादा विश्व किशोर के नाम पर था। तो वो बाबा को ट्रांसफ़र कराना, वो दादा विश्व किशोर की ऑपरेशन था, उसके पहले वो मकान जो है दादा पांडव भवन जो है वो 4 दादियों के नाम, दादी प्रकाशमणि, ब्रिजेंद्र दादी, चंद्रमणि दादी और दादी मनमोहिनी, उनके नाम पर, नहीं जानकी दादी, विजेंद्र दादी नहीं थी, जानकी दादी के नाम पर करना था। आज 3 दादियों ने तो शरीर अव्यक्त हो गए, खाली दादी जानकी शरीर में है। तो उस प्रकार से वो मकान उसके नाम में दादियों के नाम पर करना था, इसलिए दादा विश्व किशोर में और संतरी दादी दादा विश्व किशोर की लौकिक युगल आबू रोड पर आए। आबू रोड पर आए तो बाबा ने पत्र लिख करके भेजा। भोली दादी थी उस जमाने में, रेलवे में रिसीव करने के लिए। अभी आज के ज़माने में सोमशेखर आदि आते हैं, आप सबको मालूम होगा। उसके बदले में दीदी भोली दादी आई, उन्होंने चिट्ठी बाबा के दी हम दोनों के ऊपर, और साथ में नाश्ता भेजा था। कहा कि आप स्टेशन पर ही, प्लेटफॉर्म पर भी वेटिंग रूम में स्नान पानी कर लेना, नाश्ता भेजा है वो कर लेना, और मकान 4 दादियों के नाम पर ट्रांसफ़र, इसको रिलीज डीड कहते हैं, रिलीज डीड रजिस्टर करके फिर ऊपर आना। तो इस प्रकार से बाबा ने कितना धैर्य से अपना कारोबार उठाया और हम लोगों को बाबा का नीचे रजिस्टर करा करके ऊपर भेजा। और दूसरे दिन हम बॉम्बे से वापस जाने लगे। निकलने से पहले बाबा ने कितना धैर्य से काम किया हुआ होगा चंद्रहास भाई बाबा ऐसे फोटोग्राफ निकालने के लिए मना करते हैं। उस दिन बाबा ने चंद्रहास दादा जो है ऊपर सोया हुआ था, उसको उठाया, कहा नीचे आओ और दादा विश्व किशोर के साथ मेरा अंतिम फोटो निकालना है। अंतिम फोटो शब्द नहीं बोला, फोटो निकालना है। दादा विश्व किशोर, मैं और ब्रह्मा बाबा खड़े थे। अभी भी कई जगह पर आपने वो फोटो देखा होगा, ऊपर हिस्ट्री हॉल में भी वो देखने में आएगा। वो फोटो निकाल करके फिर हम लोग विदाई किया। तो ट्रेन में हमने विश्व किशोर दादा को पूछा, ट्रेन में, कि आज बाबा ने अपना नियम क्यों तोड़ा, फोटोग्राफ नहीं लेने की बात को तोड़ करके छोड़ करके आज बाबा ने चंद्रहास दादा को क्यों उठाया। विचित्र सवाल था मेरा, और उसका जवाब उनसे भी ज्यादा विचित्र था। दादा विश्व किशोर ने कहा कि बाबा को मालूम है ये मेरी अंतिम विदाई थी, ये मेरी अंतिम विदाई थी। बाबा, मैंने कहा बाबा ऐसा कैसे आपके अंतिम विदाई, आपका तो खाली एक ऑपरेशन होने वाला है, उसमें क्या बड़ी बात है। कहा नहीं, मैंने बाबा को कहा है, बाबा को एप्लीकेशन दिया। देखो बाबा का राइट हैंड, राइट फ्रॉम बाबा का लौकिक में भतीजा भी होता है, और 1937 से बाबा के साथ हर कदम पे कदम बाबा का, जैसे पीए का भी काम किया, राइट हैंड का भी काम किया, सब काम करते रहे। और उसने 66 में एप्लीकेशन दिया, 66 या 67 की शुरुआत में, कि मैं अभी एडवांस पार्टी में जाऊं। देखो आपका भतीजा आपसे मांगे मैं एडवांस पार्टी में जाऊं, जो आपका राइट हैंड है 1937 से 66 तक आपके साथ में है, और आपने ही उनको आगे बढ़ाया, बिजनेस में भी आगे बढ़ाया, उसकी दुकान खोल दिया ज्वेलरी की। इस प्रकार से सब प्रकार का साथी जो था वो आपको कहे कि मुझे अभी एडवांस पार्टी में जाना है। बोलिए किस प्रकार से परीक्षाएं आती होगी, ड्रामा अनुसार कैसी परीक्षाएं बाबा के सामने आई होगी। बाबा ने उनको समझाने की कोशिश किया, तो दादा विश्व किशोर ने कहा कि नहीं, अभी तो बाबा आपके पास पढ़े लिखे आ गए, जगदीश बच्चा आ गया है, निर्मल भाई आ गए, ब्रिजमोहन भाई है, रमेश है, ये सब जो है पढ़े लिखे हैं, मैं तो साधारण हूँ। मैं हमेशा ही, आप जाने वाले ट्रेन में होते उसके पहले जा कर के ट्रेन का रहने करने का, ट्रेन में जाने का रिजर्वेशन आदि का बंदोबस्त करता था। मैं इसी प्रकार से एडवांस पार्टी में जा कर के भविष्य की तैयारी करने के लिए जाना चाहता हूँ। इच्छा मृत्यु इसको कहते हैं, इच्छा मृत्यु। ऐसा इच्छा मृत्यु आपका भतीजा आपके सामने बात रखे, आपको क्या लगेगा, क्या आपका व्यवस्था होगी? आप छुट्टी देंगे प्यार से? बाबा ने छुट्टी दिया, बाबा ने कहा ठीक है बच्चे, ड्रामा को जो भी मंजूर होगा आप भले करो। और इसलिए दादा ने बॉम्बे में आए, हम लोग बॉम्बे में आए, ऑपरेशन हुआ। ऑपरेशन के कारण उनको रात को नींद नहीं आती थी, और रात को उसको नींद की गोली नहीं देते थे। तो बाबा को मालूम पड़ा, दादी प्रकाश मणि बॉम्बे में थी, इन्होंने दीदी मोहिनी को कहा कि विश्व किशोर दादा को रात को नींद नहीं आती है। तो बाबा ने विश्व किशोर दादा को सकाश दिया, योग की सकाश दिया। बाबा योग करते रहे, और दादा विश्व किशोर को बॉम्बे में हॉस्पिटल के अंदर नींद आ गई। और मैं तो रात को नींद वहाँ हॉस्पिटल में ही था, तो मैंने सुबह आकर के दादी को बताया, दादी प्रकाश मणि को, कि कल रात को दादा विश्व किशोर को बहुत अच्छी नींद आई। इतने में आबू से फोन आया, बड़ी दीदी ने दीदी प्रकाश मणि को कहा, अरे प्रकाश मणि, कुमार का तुमने ये क्या किया, क्यों बाबा को बताया कि विश्व किशोर दादा को नींद नहीं आती है? कल रात सारी रात ब्रह्मा बाबा जागते रहे, योगदान देते रहे, सकाश देते रहे, और विश्व दीदी दादी प्रकाश मणि ने कहा कि हाँ कल रात को भाव को विश्व किशोर दादा को बहुत अच्छी नींद आई। देखो इस प्रकार से योगदान देने के लिए भी तैयार, तत्पर। परंतु क्या हुआ, 5वें दिन दादा विश्व किशोर का शरीर छूट गया।
Om Shanti, Avyakt Parivar. Such a wonderful story of power, right? Thank you for sharing and many secrets. So, and thank you, Didi and Gayatriban also for sharing also secrets from the past of Yagya. And we will hear more. Tomorrow is a very special day, as you all saw that in Madhuban, there are so many flowers all around in all 4 pilgrimages, in Shantivan, in Gyansur, everywhere actually. All Baba's room had been decorated so well. So anyway, we saw the preparation, and yes, tomorrow we'll show you the whole all our seniors will visit and all that program will go on today. So we will show you the glimpse of that tomorrow as well. But Amrit Vela has already been done in Madhuban, and now they are preparing for Murli, and they have started, right? So it's a very special day, and tomorrow is Bab Dada's Milan Day. So the schedule tomorrow is we will start Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. and then we will 3 a.m. We'll start Amrit Vela at 3 a.m. tomorrow early, and of course some of you even wake up earlier than that too, but in Avyakt Parivar we'll start at 3 a.m. and then we will have Bab Dada's Milan. Some of you are going at the center, so you will have your Murli. And then we will have Bab Dada's transmission. For English, there will be in main room, and Hindi breakout room. So that will be from 7:30 to 10 a.m. And then we will have Bhog offering. Actually, it will be after 11. Meanwhile, there will be a Yog Bhatti in between 10 to 11, 11:30. So Mohini Didi will come around 11:30 or so, and then there will be a Bhog offering in Harmony House. So we will also connect through that. So of course we'll be on with the Bhatti whole day. So this will be the part of it. And also in the afternoon, Bhatti will continue. And also Avyakt Children Murli class in breakout room 5 to 5:30 p.m. Then Bhatti will continue, and also 5 to 6 we will have English Sakar Murli. Tomorrow's Murli is very special, 18 January Murli. And then tomorrow, and then Hindi series, and also very, very special Bhog offering of 18th of January. Mohini Didi will offer Bhog in Avyakt Parivar. Many of you have sent your request for Bhog offering, which we have received and we have noted down, and Mohini Didi will look at all those names. And if you still want to send your name, please do it tonight before you sleep. Tomorrow morning, if you send names, it will be very difficult for us to put together. So if you have to send your name still, please do it by tonight so that we can collect all the names together, and we'll give it to Didi so that Didi can take Yad Pyar. Of course, we all will send our Yad Pyar to Bab Dada, but some of you would like to offer both. So send your names in time. And yeah, we will have a Bhog message tomorrow. One thing to note down for tomorrow, because there are many Baba's children who look forward for Bhog message by Mohini Didi. So tomorrow, when we offer Bhog, after Bhog offering, we will have the Bhog message in Hindi first, because we would like to send out that message to India. So Didi will share first in Hindi and then English. So keep your headphone so that you can listen first translation and then English. She will also repeat in English, but first will be in Hindi. So that will be tomorrow's program, and then of course we'll have series and English series and Avyakt journey. So that's the full day program tomorrow. I'm sure everyone must be preparing internally and also in centers. Very exciting, right? So many good feelings and experiences are being emerged. And I'm sure everyone will have a wonderful day tomorrow. So now let's do Avyakt Journey. Welcome to Avyakt Journey. Avyakt Murlis from 1969. Multi-million-fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 12th of June, 1972. Recognition of a refined stage. Anything refined does not wander around a great deal. It picks up speed very quickly. If something is not refined and is mixed with rubbish, it will not be able to pick up speed. It will not be able to move without any obstacles. On the one hand, you're becoming refined. And on the other hand, the fine for trivial matters, making little mistakes, and for your sanskars is increasing. On the one side is the scene, and on the other side, there is the scene of becoming refined. There is the force of both. If something is not refined, then consider it to be a fine. Both scenes are visible at the same time. That is going towards the extreme, and this is also visible in its extreme form. That which is incognito is becoming more visible. So the number is created according to both aspects being visible. The rosary is not going to be threaded by your hands. You claim a number by yourself through your own activity. The time for the number being fixed is now coming close. This is why both the aspects are clearly visible, and whilst seeing both, you have to remain cheerful and a detached observer. A game which has extremes within it is liked a great deal. Only such a scene has great attraction. Even now, such a scene of a tug of war is being enacted. You enjoy watching it, do you not? Or do you feel mercy? Seeing one side, you experience happiness. And seeing the other side, you feel mercy for them. The play of both is taking place. Today, Baba showed you the game to show you what is happening behind the scenes. Everything is very clearly visible from the subtle region. The higher you are, the more clearly visible everything is. Can the actors on a stage down below see anything? Being a detached observer up above, you can see everything very clearly. Today, Baba was seeing the scenes of the games of the present time from the subtle region. Acha. The second Murli from the 14th of June, 1972. The effort and science of stabilizing oneself in one's original stage. Do you know your original and eternal stage of the self? Do you constantly pay attention to staying in your original stage? Do you find it difficult to stabilize yourself in your original and eternal stage? Perhaps it is difficult to stabilize yourself in another stage, but to stabilize yourself in your original stage should be natural and easy. In order to remain constantly stable in your original stage, four main things are essential. If you constantly have these four things, you can constantly maintain your original stage. If any one aspect is missing out of the four, you're not able to stabilize yourself in your original stage for as long. Whilst keeping the description of the original stage, think which four aspects you should constantly have with you. What are the qualifications of the original stage? To become the embodiment of the Father's virtues is known as the original and eternal stage. So, what things are essential in order to maintain such a stage for all time? Do you remember this? By having these four aspects, you're automatically able to maintain your original stage. Then you automatically have the stage of happiness, peace, bliss, and love. First of all, think, why do you come into the middle stage from your original stage? That is body consciousness. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा, शिव पे हो गया तू बलिहार। ब्रह्मा तेरे तन मन ने विश्व का किया उद्धार। तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा, तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा, शिव पे हो गया तू बलिहार। शिव पे हो गया तू बलिहार। ब्रह्मा तेरे तन मन ने, ब्रह्मा तेरे तन मन ने विश्व का किया उद्धार। विश्व का किया उद्धार। तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा, तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा। त्याग तेरा बन गया लक्ष्य इस जहान का। त्याग तेरा बन गया लक्ष्य इस जहान का। तेरे तप ने कर दिया पावन मन इंसान का। तेरे तप ने कर दिया पावन मन इंसान का। दिन रात की तेरी सेवा, दिन रात की तेरी सेवा, करे आत्मा का निखार। करे आत्मा का निखार। तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा, तेरा तेरा कहते बाबा।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Have a lovely day tomorrow. Om Shanti.